One of the quantified studies done recently actually shows that several states, especially Haryana and regions like the Northeast, perform significantly better when it comes to sports, specifically the Olympics. What is the reason behind this phenomenon?
Yeah, Sharon, I read that stat that you're mentioning, and I believe out of 23 Olympic medals, 23 individual Olympic medals in India has won since independence. Seven out of 23 have come from Haryana, from one state. And you have to give credit to, all the chief ministers and all the, the politicians and all the sports administrators as well in Haryana, because, we've heard about this famous Akhada culture, especially in wrestling, where, right from Yogeshwar Dutt to Bajrang Pania, his prodigy, Bajrang keeps referring to Yogi as my dear mentor, and the Vijayendra Singh and, a lot of other athletes across fields, right from boxing to wrestling to, other athletes. All these athletes have been given really good exposure, really good training right from a young age, and they play in that really desi rustic fields, which gives them that added advantage with very few distractions. When you look at Neeraj's interview, he always says, I don't want to have a girlfriend, I don't want any of this. I just want to train, win more medals for the country, win maybe another gold in Paris, and that's the attitude that we need our sportsmen to have. Instead of the big city life and metros and getting very distracted and losing your focus, like many examples that I'm sure you and I can think of. So in that sense, Haryana is really now the biggest playing ground, the biggest medal ground for Indian athletes, and long may they continue. Manipur, incidentally, is a slightly more recent phenomenon, partly because not much attention has been given historically to the Northeast, in the past by the Congress governments, as we know for many years now. But especially post this regime and post, someone like the Arunachal MP, Kiran Rijiju, who was formerly the sports minister, currently law minister, when he came in and he really kind of went through his network, and he made a lot of overtures to the respective governments in Arunachal and Manipur and Nagaland, Mizoram, especially in Manipur, which is known to produce a lot of great boxers. And now, of course, we have Mirabai as well. We have a weightlifter as well, and some wrestlers as well. So in that sense, Manipur is really becoming the athletes. Many of them are really strong, but at the same time they are coming from really impoverished backgrounds, so they don't really have much in life except sports to sort of get their family away from poverty. So that really helps. That motivation, not just to win an Olympic medal for India, but to get your family off poverty. That's a great motivation.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.